Passenger side. Inner rocker. Needs a new one. Cab mounts. At least the floor is good on this side. All right, headlights. So our brights are on. Yeah, see if the tail lights are working. And tail lights. All right, let's go to low beams. Here's our low beams. Off on the dash. And as I said, 4 ways. Let's see, dome light works. And the dome light works. You can hear how quiet it is. There, cigarette lighter's back in the dash. So in the ashtray, that's the suicide knob. And I know everything's skull themed, but I'm leaving it. There's the stick, or the right knob. So it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, there it is. So there's your shift pattern. First, second, third, fourth, reverses to your knee and down. So along with the truck, that's the old distributor. I had issues with the alternator because I was trying to change things around. So this one, the internal regulator, it's no good for the 65. There's no diode in the system. This is a new alternator. It's still good. It's just not good for this truck. This alternator, this one needs a rebuild. I found out these pretty chrome case alternators don't last long. This alternator here, I think this one requires a rebuild as well. No, this one requires an external regulator to run. Other than that, it's good. And so you get 2 good alternators. Just can't be used in this truck. This bucket of parts, this is your wiring harness to the dome light. Heater switches. Bearing for the steering post. This is your signal switch. Another part of your signal switch. Dome light. Turn signal. In here, these are those mud guards that go underneath the cab corners in the box. There's a right and a left. You get 1, 2, 3 air filters with it. Well, housings, I guess. Spacers run for this guy. These black cross members are for the box. Miscellaneous bolts, crap. I got a couple other choke cables here. This is another dome light harness. Sending unit. This is the box the LED lights came in. So these are the old lights that are in there. The old carburetor. The carb kit stuff. New bed rails. Thermostat. Fuel pump. Heater control switch. I don't know what's in there. Turn signal switch stuff. Yeah, turn signal switch stuff. That's another rotor cap. This is the overflow for the rad. You can see right there where it rubbed the rad, so I had to get a new rad because of that. Blower motor. Starter solenoid. Another blower stuff. A couple more cross member brackets. Glove box insert. Another air filter spacer. It's got different size heater cores. There's 3 that this truck can take. I believe the truck uses the middle one. So these guys are too short. They will work, but your space goes back there. So not very well. This guy's too long, but you get it anyways. That's the oil bath for the 2-barrel that used to be on it. A whole bunch of miscellaneous pipes, hoses, vacuum lines, fuel pumps. Over to here we got a bunch of wiper arms. We got the chrome dipstick and tube. We got clutch pedal, brake pedal, gas pedal. There's lots of wipers, few wiper arms. The heated windshield fluid unit. I bought it, never installed it. The old master cylinder. Another mirror. More bolts. Just a whole bunch of stuff. These are the cab support, or motor mount, sorry. And of course I got the driver's side door skin right there. So that all comes with. On those strips, there's a bit of a story on those. They had them punched wrong. You can see these two have these holes. They need to be at that end, but when they're at the cab end, none of these line up. They're all staggered. So I just put them in to run the truck as is. And they sent me new ones and told me to keep the old ones. So I never removed the old ones and I got the new ones. Also, these should be spot welded. I just used stainless bolts and bolted them on. What else is there on this thing? It's 3/4 ton, so those are 8-bolt rims. Don't really feel like popping one of those caps off. Grommet around the fuel tank. Seen some better days. A little dried out. That's a new fuel cap. Like I said, it needs new windshield. It needs work. It's not perfect. I know you never get your money back out of these things. I sunk over 80 grand into it to get it where it's at, and it rusted while I was using it. And my priorities have changed. That's why it's for sale. And my price is, I'm sticking fairly firm on it. Oh yeah, it's got some more of these things too in the pack. So kind of neat. They fit in there, lock in place. So you put your tie straps there, or tie around there. You want to flip them over, take them out, flip them over. Do the same thing, just other end. So you get 4 of those. Things I'll show. This book, I'm keeping it just because there's pictures of me and my wife and some of our trip stories in there, but it's also got the rebuild. You see kind of what it looked like when it was done. That was in 2013. In November, we had it painted. New floor panels. That was what it looked like when I got it back. There we go. So you got the floor cut out right there. This cross member had a hole in it. That was his repair job. A lot of rust back then. Kind of sad that most of it needs to get done again. Before the rebuild, that was her. And this book, this one you do get. I started it when the new engine went in, which was, fingers aren't cooperating, it's kind of cold out here. September 16th, 2011, rebuilt engine put together. So it's pretty much the history of the truck.